Well, hey there everybody, how y'all doing? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day or night, and welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm Deluxe. Alright, let's do another freaking Transformer review because I love some freaking Transformers. And today, we'll be taking a look at Pangu Toys. This is Black Dragon PT12 or 12. This is kind of their take on a G.I. Joe crossover with a Snake Eyes, and he's a triple changer. So he turns into a car. And I'm guessing this is a wolf, I guess, for Timber. That might be a nod to the Timber, you know, he had with him. So I don't know for sure. I guess it could be a wolf, a mechanical wolf or something like that. But anyways, here is the box, ages 15 and up. If you're below 15, you cannot play with this ever again. All right, Black Dragon, Pangu Toys. There you go. On the side. On the back, Deformation, Ninja Mode, Suan Ni Mode, and Police Car Mode. So pretty cool, and yeah, come on now, Pangu Toys, you little pervs. There you go, right there. And underneath, get a bunch of accessories. I'll show you that in a little bit, but here you go, all that stuff right there. All right, so yeah, let's take a quick look what he comes with, and it is quite a bit. All right, first thing first, you do get a little collector's card. Nice rainbow effect, I like that. There you go, Black Dragon and Pangu Toys. Very nice. Instructions are nicely done. Nice big pictures, easy to follow, looks like. Shows you how to transform him. And that's good stuff. All right, so you get these. Most of the stuff I'm not even going to try to announce the names. I'm just going to, call them what they are, I guess. But these are called brass knuckles. I know how to say that. And nicely painted. All the accessories are mainly painted, which is really nice. You got the nice silver for the claws. You got the Wolverine claws. You do get 4 little throwing stars. They are sharp. Be careful. And they're silver. Nicely painted there. You get these knives things, little curved little sickle things. Nice gunmetal silver. Looks really good with that. You get tons of swords. So you get 2 swords right here. And then once again, nicely painted silver. And you got the gold one, which has got some nice ridges right there, which is nice. And you got another one. It's painted gunmetal silver. Once again, nice ridges. Nice done silver like that. You get this kind of sword. Once again, nicely painted. Nice ridges. And another sword. Why not? And there you go. And once again, painted beautifully. Really nicely done with that. I like it. So there you go. And that's painted the sheath, I guess what you call it. It's painted as well. You get this kind of a spear thing. So in the beast mode, this is supposed to be the tail, and it does bend. It's a hard, at first it don't feel like it because it feels like it's just metal. But it does bend. What's going to really suck is that when you do bend it, it's going to be, good luck trying to get it straight like this because it is pretty, straight like here. It's nicely painted, silver and everything like that. But once you bend it, you may have to work with it, try to get it to, end up straight. But once again, you're going to kind of get the little waves and ruffles in there. So yeah. I kind of wish that maybe they would have gave us, another separate thing for the tail and just keep this one straight. That would have been cool. So you can use that. So you can take that up, apart and slide it in his hands. But yeah, that's going to be a pain in the butt to get that straight again. I got it pretty good, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe didn't think about that one. You get 2, looks like submachine guns, which are nicely painted, nicely sculpted. You get 2 silencers too as well. You can put the silencers right here. And that is very nice. But yeah, well painted. I like that. Then you get these 2 little small machine guns. And they will go on this thing right here, which I'll show you that in a little bit. But once again, painted. Looks good. And like I said, you get this little thing. It's got the nice light bar for the police car mode. Nice paint right there. The red. I love that cherry red. And the gunmetal silver and all that good stuff. And silver. And these are on little... You move it up and down, swivel on a hinge, and there's another swivel right there. So nicely articulated, but you can put these machine guns on there, and I'll show you that. And last but not least, we get the head of the wolf. So it is a little part forming, but it's nicely painted. The gunmetal silver with the red eyes looks really nice. You can't open up the mouth. These are sharp for the teeth. Be careful. So very nice. Lots of accessories that are going to go back in the box. Only questionable one I have, I also do have a little bend on mine at the tip right there, giggity, is, this, I think they should have gave us a separate piece. Would have been pretty cool instead of trying to use this as a tail and also as a spear. But, but other than that, pretty cool. Nicely done on the paint as well. All right, so I'm going to show you how to, put the wolf mold together, I guess. Basically, the transformation is you're just going to do the 180. You're going to turn his waist 180, and you're just going to bend the knees like this, and then turn around the feet like that, and then just move your hands or your arms like that. I'll turn the head 180 as well, so you can look up like that. And then what you're going to do is the fists were going to be like this, and all you got to do is turn them like this, and then just plug in the claws right here. And plug in the claw right here as well. And you got his front claws right there. And then you take this. Now there is on the back of Snake Eye's head, there's a little slot right there. And basically you're just going to put the head, I guess, right there and tab that in. And, well, I'm going to try. There we go. Move that over there, tab that in, and there you go. You got his head right there. And then what you want to do is you're going to take the guns and you're going to tab them. There's a little slot right here. And you just tab the guns like this. And where's the other gun at? There it is. All right, and just tab this one in right here. And there you go. And then you're going to take this part right here. You're going to put the two guns, the two machine guns in like this. And then you're going to tab. Let's see if I can get this. Tab this in right here like that. Just going to tab in like that. And then you're going to take this spear, like I said, that's going to turn into his tail. You just plug that in right there, and then you can bend it. And I'll see if I can try to bend it. It is pretty tight, so just be careful, everything. So there you go. All right, so I kind of had this wrong. You can have it any way you want to, but per the instructions and the box, it's supposed to be kind of like this with the machine guns. But I had it, back here. You can have it however you want to. It doesn't really matter. I'm never going to have it in this mode anyways. I think this is just a throwaway mode. I don't know why they even did it. But I guess, like I said, it's kind of paying homage to the Timber, the wolf that he had. So I can understand that. But, it looks fine. It's okay. But like I said, I'm never going to have it in this mode. Like I said, I love the head sculpt. Looks good. I love that you can open the mouth. Like I said, the teeth are sharp. Just be careful. As far as articulation, you can look down a little bit. Not much up. And a little, I guess if you can move the head, it can, move side to side. So that's pretty good. So a little decent, articulation with that. The arms or his legs, the front arms are his, arms for Snake Eyes. So you can go out, in and out like that, back and forth. You do have a hinge right here. Now mine is really loose. I've always had issues with Pangu toys and the tolerances, especially with their Omega Supreme. The other stuff, I like their Loud Convoy was pretty good. Their Bumblebee was good. The Fury Bee was okay. But, I've always had issues with their tolerances and everything. And the plastic just feels, it's not the greatest plastic. It's not the worst I've ever had, but it's kind of dense. It's not really heavy at all. No die cast at all. So, but anyways, with the feet, the paws, you can move up and down a little bit, and you got a little swivel just for the hand movement as well, and everything. You do got a swivel, little, nice little butterfly right there. So you got that. These are on tons of hinges, so you can move these around, move these up and down like that. Tons of articulation for that. That's pretty cool. The back legs, or his legs, you can go up to there, pee on the fire hydrant like that. You can go up and down a little bit, not much up because this gets in the way right here. And there's some clearance issues with transformation. Like I said, the 180, I'll show you that in a little bit. And the foot, it's on a ball peg. You got a little hinge right there. Swivel up and down, everything, nice rocker and everything, so that's good. And the tail, like I said, it does swivel a little bit. But like I said, you can bend it to make it how you want to. But like I said, it's going to be a pain in the butt to get that straightened out. But you can try and everything. So, all right, there you go. That is the wolf mode, I guess is what it's calling for. And it's okay, it's fine. You got some nice paint too as well. And I'll go over that with in alt mode or bot mode and everything. But you got some nice gunmetal silver and silver throughout and everything. So it's nicely painted. So really good. So I like that. So there you go. There is the. If you want to take this off and you want to put the swords, these two swords, they do have little posts and everything. You can post it right there if you want to carry the swords. You have that option too. The other stuff, not really. You got to take the light bar off to plug it in there. So you got to take that off. It just unplugs right there. So that's pretty cool. The other stuff really can't. I mean, I guess you could put the silencers on right here if you want to carry those. So the rest of the stuff is going to have to be in the box and everything. So, all right, there you go. All right, here is Wheelie. Magic Square Prowl. There's New Age Toxitron. And we've got Siege Red Alert. And we've got Dustbuster Prowl. Dustbuster Jazz, not Prowl, my bad. And last but not least, we'll put in a masterpiece. There is MP Jazz from Fans Toys. And there's some scale for you. All right, back for transformation, and my goodness, Jeebus, that was a freaking pain in the taint to transform. The clearances on this thing are trash. I had to take this off of the camera. I had to take it off of camera to try to get this lined up, and you just had to tab in everything in the right spot. Our stuff just comes on tabbing and everything. Just like here, the spoiler won't, tab all the way in. This part right here, man, trying to get this thing over the, the snake eyes head. I popped that off quite a few times. I didn't show it on camera, but he popped off quite a few times. And you had to spread this open and then try to get this over. And it's just the clearances and the tolerances are so tight. I couldn't get, it just took forever to get that in. It's not a hard transformation at all. Basically, you're just, folding in the legs and, the arms and everything. You're just flipping the chest all the way around. But it's just, like I said, the clearances, you got plastic rubbing on plastic. And it's just, man, it's just not a good feeling. It's not the greatest plastic in the world either. And then, I didn't think I was going to break anything, but luckily, you just got to be kind of careful. Try to tab that in and everything. But I say that to say this, it looks good. I do like the car mode. It is, based off, I think, the Last Night Hot Rod from, Studio Series. And it looks nice. I love the paint. It looks good. The nice blue tinted windows. You get this gunmetal silver or gunmetal gray right here. You do got some silver, and for the rims, that looks really nice. You do got silver right here for the bumper, and you got some gold for the headlights and everything. You got some more paint right there. So nicely done on the paint job. They usually do a good, decent job on the paint. I like that. Wish they would have gave them some tail lights. See, I just can't get that spoiler right. It's just looking, it's little little upwear and everything. I just can't get it to tab in right. And once I start doing something, then something else comes untabbed. So yeah, just a pain in the butt. All right, and there he is underneath. You like to see that kind of thing. Man, that just was not fun. It rolls just fine. Everything inside, but like I said, it does look good. I like the way it looks. I just don't like the way to get there. I don't like the journey or whatever to get there. It's got me so flustered. I just want to cuss at this thing. All right, so you got a couple options with the weapons. You can make this configuration right here. Put the light bar back on that thing, and then you can tab it in right here in the hole. If you see a hole, stick something in it. Giggity. All right, and then you can move these around. Like I said, they have tons of articulation. That's good. All right, and you can take your submachine guns and you can tab them in here. There's a little slot right here, just like they are on the legs. And you can have that. So that's pretty cool. That looks neato petito. All right, then you can take this off real quick. And you can take your swords. You take your two swords, and then you take the other one, and you can tab it in on top. And you can do this right here. So you can have that, and that is about it. The other thing is you can take your throwing stars. There's two little posts on each side, and you can carry the throwing stars as well. You got to tab them in like that, and you can carry the stars. The other stuff, really don't have any other places to put them, so that's about it of what you can do. So there you go. That is him. Paint the tank to transform, but it looks good, and you have several options to do the weapons too. So there you go. All right, there's Wheelie. Magic Square Prowl, Toxitron from New Age. We got Red Alert from Siege, Dustbuster Jazz, and we'll throw in Fans Toy Jazz as well. And there you go, there's some scale. All right, back transformation. And once again, pain in the taint. Not fun at all. Clearances, just, my gosh. But here he is. He looks fine. He looks fine. I'm over this. So here you go. Got the nice head sculpt. You know, it did pop off during transformation, but his snake eyes looks pretty good. You look down, not much at all. Look down a little bit. You can go side to side, you know, and no attitude or anything like that. It's on a ball peg or anything like that. Like the chest, got the nice paint and everything. Like I said, the paint looks beautiful. You got the nice kind of orange. Got a little silver right there to break up the black plastic, which is nice. All right, so you got these little flip-flap things right here. You can have them up, down, however you want to, and everything. That's pretty good. And the wings too as well. They move up about right there. They move up and down. These things kind of get in the way, so you can kind of flip them out if you want to. But they're supposed to flip in right there. Okay. All right, so you do have about 90 degrees out there. I don't like these. I wish they tabbed in or something. They did something better with that. You do got a little wiggle waggle right there for a little butterfly. Not much, but you still got there. You just plastic running into plastic, man. Just scraping so you can get all the way around, I guess. No, I don't know. I'm not going to stress it. I can get up to about right there. That's good enough for me. You do have a 90-degree elbow bend. You do have a bicep swivel of the hand as well. Like I said, these things don't tab in. They just kind of lay there and everything. This one's loosey-goosey. Really loose, you know, once again, tolerances. All right, he does have a waist swivel. Now, with the transformation I told you about earlier, you got this back end, this part right here is going to rub up against this. So when you're doing the transformation, you may have to lean up the plastic, and you can just, like I said, it's just going to scrape. You're going to hear a bunch of that scraping right here and the knee. I'll show you that in a second. It's just plastic on plastic, man. Golly. You get out about right there, not the full Van Dam. I said, yeah, you got a waist swivel, but you can get about right there. But like I said, once then, you'll start hitting that. All right, you can kick up to about right there, kick back. These get in the way, but you can, I guess, move these out of the way if you want. Get a little back further. You do have a thigh swivel. Got some nice silver paint. All right, the knee bend, like I said, this right here, this wheel well right here just gets in the way. You hear that? You're going to hear that a lot during transformation. It's just scraping up against the plastic. You get about 90 degrees for the knee bend. That's, you can move this back if you want to, but you don't get a knee bend. So you got to leave that out. All right, for the foot, you do got a hinge up and down, up like that. And the foot is on a ball peg, so you get that full range of motion, so that's good. You got a swivel, and you got a little rocker as well. These little boots come off. If you want to take them off, you can. They don't have to be on there. And the backpack, no backpack, but, and then you got the back right here. You got some sculpt work. So there's that. All right. All right. So with all the weapons, you have options. Just like with the car mode, you can do, you can set them up however you want to, make up your own configurations. You can put this back here, and you can have some, guns right there. And this don't tab in, so it's going to move around a little bit on you. You can put these, where's the sword thing? You can put the swords back here too as well, if you want to hold it like that. He holds the swords just fine. Let me bring out a sword real quick. And you can just, well, I thought he could hold a sword, golly. Maybe you can't. There you go. So I'm like, well, what the hell? You can't use a sword. So you can do that as well with those swords like that. And it is a tight fit. Once again, tolerances. Golly, come on now. I'll be right back. God dang. All right, finally got that damn thing out of there. Okay, same thing with these little sickle things. I guess you can, do that. So that's cool. He really can't. He can't hold the throwing stars, but you can tab them back here if you want to. They may fall off if you're trying to move the arms and everything, but you can tab them right there if you want. And you can, last two things I'm going to go over, I'm sorry, three. You can hold his submachine guns just fine like that. That's good with a silencer. And now with this thing, I got it straight as I can. Like I said, it is going to probably not to be the straightest. Come on now, stand up for me. Jeebus. All right, I got it the best I can, but you're still going to, see some ruffles and everything or whatever. Ruffles, I don't know, whatever it is. And this thing, look at that. Come on now, jeebus. You can put this through and then put it through again. You can hold it, all that good stuff. And then you can take the claws and you can do this, maybe have it like that or something, whatever, and you can have it like this. And that's cool. You know, you got the Wolverine hands, and you can store the guns right here too. Store them up like that, and all that stuff. So I think that's all the stuff you can do. Like I said, you can, you know, you can make it how you want to and just customize it with all the weapons and everything. So there you go. That's his accessories. There's Magic Square Ultra Magnus, Optimus Prime, and Mirage. New Age Optimus Prime, Megatron, Mirage, and Bumblebee. And there's Siege Optimus Prime, Brawn, and Sideswipe. And Dr. Woo Woo Woo, Ultra Magnus, Ramjet, Cosmos, Core Class Wheelie, one of the Iron Factory Seekers, and Tits McGee Retgar. And there's some scale for you. And Crapagonics, Crappy Tool Paper, AAA Battery, Carmex, Care Bears, Kicking and Squeaks, more scale. Well, hey there, everybody. If you made this far, I freaking appreciate that. Man, Jeebus, this thing was not fun at all. Final thoughts on Pangu Toys. This is, what's this called? Black Dragon, Black Ninja, Storm Shadow. It's kind of a G.I. Joe collaboration. Oh my gosh, I spent way too long on a review for this kind of figure. It was a chug figure, basically what it is. That's what they're going for, and most of their stuff is chug scale. Man, I like the thought of it. I like the idea of it. The crossover with the Storm Shadow, I like that. But the execution was not there. Definitely was not there. The clearances are trash. It is a triple changer, if you want to call it, but it really doesn't transform. I do like the homage to kind of, I guess, it's Timber, you know, as far as the wolf mode. But basically, you just move it. You know, you put the claws on and you bend the knee or the knee, and you do a 360 or a 180. I really don't call that a transformation. I mean, I guess you can if you want to, but mainly it's just parts forming and everything. So that you know, wolf mode is kind of a throwaway mode. It just, you know, I don't know. I don't see anybody. I'm not going to, you know, display it like that. I don't know why anybody else would, but I kind of like the thought of it. But like I said, the execution was not there. Transformation, my gosh, it's a pain to taint, man. Like I said, I spent way too long trying to get this damn thing to get, you know, transformed into the car mode. Now, once you get it to the car mode, I like the car mode. It looks good. It really does. The paint on this thing is really good. I like it. It does have a lot of black plastic, but it does have some breakup with the, you know, silver and the red and gold and everything. So really nice. And they also painted a lot of most of the weapons. Once again, the accessories. It's cool. Everything's going to go in the box mainly because you can only carry so much. But I do like everything. You get the couple swords. I do like the Wolverine things. You got the nice, you know, the guns and everything. The whatever I can't. Don't care. And you got the little head, you know, for the, you know, wolf and everything. You got these little sickle things. You got tons of swords. I just kind of weird like this, you know, like, you know, you couldn't throw in, you just could have just, you know, kept this one without the bendy thing. What's one more accessory? You could have just gave us a tail and used that and then use this as a weapon. But that was weird. And this thing right here, you know, you got the guns and all that stuff and everything. So yeah, this is, you know, once again, tolerances with Pangu toys are really a big thing. You know, the Omega, the Leo Convoy, you know, was okay. The Leo Convoy was probably my favorite out of those, what they put out so far. If you want to get this and just, you know, not transform it and just put it on the shelf, it's pretty, you know, like I said, it's a cool crossover. Like I said, I love the idea. Just the execution was not good. The tolerances, all that stuff and everything. Articulation, you know, stuff getting away. And just, you know, you're going to hear a lot of that. Just the plastic rubbing on each other, trying to move it. That's not good. That's not good at all. You know, when you do the waist swivel, you get stuck right there. And for transformation, you have to lift up and everything. Just like I said, the tolerances, that's sad. You can't even hold the weapon. A little loosey-goosey, you know, a little limpy, giggity. So yeah, $30 at Showz's what I got it for. You know, maybe, you know, like I said, if you want a piece like this, just to not, you know, it's not fun to mess around with. I wouldn't recommend it that way, but if you just want to buy it, and because it's not that, you know, it's not that expensive, you know, it's really, you know, reasonably priced, but it's just not fun. It's not a fun transformation. It's not a fun transformation to mess around with. Stuff gets in the way. It just, you know, it just rubs on each other. Giggity. I don't know. Anyways, And with the accessories, like I said, you're just gonna put all that stuff in the box. What was in the one extra, extra accessory to give us for the tail? But anyways, and like I said, I don't really call it a triple changer because it's basically just sits on his legs, basically just folds over, and that's it. So there you go. All right, but hope you like my review. Hit me up some likes, shares, prayers, and Care Bears. Hit that sub button for me if you don't mind. Hit me up some comments. Tell me thought of the review. Is anybody gonna get this guy? You gonna try your luck and maybe you get a better copy. So, hopefully you do. But I guess I'll see you in the next Transformer review. And as always, be good to yourself. Man, hell freaking Transformers. And good night, folks. And if you do go get something for Show Z, hit that Deluxe 32 up the top. It really helps out the channel. And, man, I don't even want to kick the baby. It's not even worth kicking the baby. Baby, kick him. Oh, yeah, my turn. Oh, yeah. Get you some. Get you some. Boop. All right, good night, folks.